All right, so for this video, I'm actually going to end up splitting this into 2 videos, but I'm also going to do in this video a replacement of this once we get this door card off. So you guys might see the video chopped up a little weird, but we're going to go ahead and do that as well and kind of separate that into another video. So these are the tools that I have. You need a Phillips screwdriver. I like having these mag bowls, a small flathead, some trim tools, and a trim tool that looks like this, maybe a little bit longer. Also, get yourself a pair of needle nose pliers. That'll work out well. So first thing, you'll see this pop tab here, and you actually want to press this thing in 1 click, just like that. What that does is it unlocks it. So now hopefully with a little bit of coercion, you can get this thing up and out. And again, you're working with old plastic here. Sometimes this stuff likes to break, but you can just put this aside, just like that. Now your next part is you have this panel you're gonna have to remove, and you just get your flathead screwdriver, just like that. Phillips screw that's sitting in there. Pull this out. Remember the size of this screw. You also have another screw that's sitting underneath this panel. So get your flathead. Pop that out. And you can see the Phillips screw that's sitting in there. So we'll just pull this out as well. Just remember, the one that came out of the pull handle is a little bit longer, does not have the point on it. One more Phillips right here, it's easy to get to. Just like that. As far as actual physical hardware holding this thing on, that's it. Now's the fun part. All around the door card itself are these plastic pop tabs. And you're gonna have to get under, kind of pry this thing out as best you can. Just like that. It'll sound like you're breaking things, but honestly, that's the least of your worries. But you might have to get creative and put your foot on the door, pull out like that. Pull out from the back too. Once you get these things started, they do come off somewhat easier. But we're just going to pull this thing out. And here's the trick. Now with this thing out, we can see everything behind it. What I could have done was pulled this off, but I'm just going to unplug it. You can see I just did that real quick. Just the tab right there, and you just pull it out. Now on the handle itself, take that out. Now that we have the door card removed, let's see some other issues we've got here. So there's the door card. We'll get to replacing that armrest here in a second. All right, so I've got the new armrest right here. If you'll take a look at it, it's like this. So you got 1, 2, I believe this one comes out. Then you have 1, 2, 3 over here. You have 1, 2, and then we're missing the third. And that is right here. It already broke off of that one. So I'm gonna get this thing situated. You need a 7mm socket or ratchet. If you have a ratcheting 7mm wrench, that'd be perfect. Unfortunately, I don't have one, so I'm gonna have to do it this way. Thankfully, these are already kind of self-tapped, so you don't really need to mess with them other than these three. We'll get to that in a second. And these up here. And these back here are a little bit tricky. This is where a ratcheting wrench would really come in handy. And we got this one down in here. Yeah, what I'm gonna do, a little easier now. There we go. So now this thing should just come off. So with the replacement, what I'm going to do is kind of pre-tap these in. There we go. These are already done, so I don't need to worry about those. But you can see where these things mess up. These really just kind of pop back in place. You'll see there's a couple tabs here that you got to line up properly. Kind of carefully put these in. All bolted back on. So now we can reinstall it onto the door. Now, in order to get this back onto the door, you have these clips here to remove this. Unlike on other cars where you can just put it all back on as one piece, on these you have to undo this top piece here. It's not that hard to do. So all I'm going to do is kind of reach under here and unclip these clips here just like that, and they just come off. This piece is going to go back on just like this. And while I'm at it, I'm going to go grab the window, clean off the bottom of it. We're going to stick that back. So really quick, I'm just going to show you guys that the window is working now. I put this seal back on, no big deal there. All the way down, all the way up. There it is. So all I have to do now is just finagle that door card back up, and it's kind of fun doing this. I'm actually going to drop the window all the way. But how you want to reinstall one of these is first figure out where all of these go. But on this card, it's a lot easier than the other side. The other side, I think, had a few more connections going to it. But obviously, the handle is going to get connected. Trying to get this in such a way that you all can see it. But we'll go ahead and, it's just like on a lawnmower, the blade control cable. You just slide that right through. Like that, and then you have this for the little LED light. Plug that back in. That wire harness goes there. And then we've got to put the lock rod through. Kind of line everything up so that all of these tabs go where they're supposed to go. And all you're going to do is just that. You just line them up, snap everything back in place. Right, so I've got all of the pins lined up. These are all connected up here. So we just kind of press it back in. These pins like to be perfectly lined up, because if they're not, this thing will not sit flush. So looks good now. Wire harness here for this, so we can just reinstall that. Put this piece back in, just like that. And that's it. So then 2 Phillips, get this reconnected. Make sure that works perfectly, and it does. So, throw this back in. Now just to throw the Phillips back in, it was just 3 of those, and that'll be it. Just to make sure everything works as advertised. Outside handle works. Locked. Works. Manual. Good. Perfect. So I'm happy with how that turned out. Pretty annoying fix messing with these doors, but hopefully these aftermarket ones will last a while, at least the rest of the car's life. We'll see how that goes though. It's kind of hit or miss with these. I may have to get back into these and replace them with the OEM units at some point, but it is what it is. Stay tuned for more videos.